Hi, my name's Joel. After 6 years of living on a sailboat full-time in the Caribbean and the Bahamas, first of all, I'm not used to this. There's snow behind me. I really haven't been in snow for a while. But after 6 years of this full-time live-aboard lifestyle, I am now experiencing land life with a fresh perspective. In this video, you're gonna get to see newbies experiencing hot-cold therapy for the first time. You'll hear from experts in the field.
That is just really the beginning of all the benefits.
We have athletes that come in that want to do recovery.
What can it actually do for you? And then you'll get honest feedback from me after doing it for a few weeks consistently. Without further ado, enjoy the video.
As a matter of fact, we're bones on our bones. We're bones on our bones.
Sauna cold plunge, CDA. Culture thrives here. Hi, how are you?
How are you two?
Good.
Good.
How are you doing?
Doing well.
I'm here with my sister-in-law Maria to see what this hot-cold therapy is all about.
And this one is a Nordic spruce. So
Okay.
it's just super beautiful. Like they're all beautiful, but this is the only one that has a tight knot wood configuration. And spruce is also a very high resonating wood, so that some people that are more sensitive to resonant frequencies would also agree, like the sauna just feels good. So in here I've got your eucalyptus. This is just gonna go right over the rocks. Make sure you hang on to the end of the ladle so you don't get any steam burns. Okay. So the rocks are about right there inside your sauna. Frozen washcloths.
Can you just put a couple drips of that, or just
That's
wing
also
it?
a personal preference thing. So too much water and the high heat to humidity will actually end up chasing you out of the sauna.
Okay.
So since it's about 200 degrees in there right now, you're only going to really be able to tolerate about 20% relative humidity. There's thermometer about right here inside, and there's barometer on the bottom. So you can always see where you're at humidity-wise, but your body also will tell you when there's enough.
This is what's gonna turn things up a notch and give us that eucalyptus. (9:14). See, the clock just hit. Lens is fogging up on me here. So Maria, she's gonna listen to her body. She said she's not gonna do anything stupid, which is smart. I'm not gonna do anything stupid. My goal is just to do what they recommended on the website. What they said was ideal, which was 15 minutes in the sauna, 2 minutes in the cold plunge, and then they said repeat.
I'd like that to be my goal too, but if I'm dizzy or starting to feel not healthy, I'm gonna listen to my body.
I will pass out in here on the coals, burn myself, just to make a cool video. 5 minutes in, first thing we've noticed is I am sweating like a pig, just dripping sweat. I don't know what that says about my physiology or my health, but Maria she says she's kind of sweating.
Yeah, I'm a little wet.
So it looks like we've been in here for about 12 minutes. This didn't sound like the hard part. The part of me that was afraid to get up, like afraid to come here, was actually that wimpy part of me that didn't want to get in the cold plunge. That's 15 minutes, guys.
Yeah, it is.
We're at 15. My heart is pounding. I'm not wanting to do this, you guys, but I'm just doing it. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. You know, it's weird that something that seems just so cruel and mean to yourself can actually be good for you. You know, sometimes I wonder, are we just getting duped? Like, are these businesses that good at selling? It's like preying on our masochistic side of us. Like, you have to do something that just makes you suffer to be better. You go through things that just kind of challenge you. You make yourself face it, and you come out of it stronger, more level-headed, better off. That's it. We did it. 2 minutes. How you doing? Oh. This is what people are doing. Do what the cool people are doing, right? I'm gonna get a little more of the ladle. We're not gonna half-ass anything here. So we've been in here a little over 8 minutes, so we're halfway through our second sauna session. And I'm basically back to where I was, roasting like a pig now. I could get into this.
Were you aware of your breathing? I was just...
Yeah, you were breathing. I was talking to the camera the whole time.
So you didn't... Where?
Not like...
Nice.
Not well. I'm gonna put you guys up on the side so I can focus a little more on the next session. I'm back to just sweaty pig. Maria is like dry. Like completely dry. Maybe I just have tons of toxins and I'm just getting them out. All right, that's 15 more minutes in the sauna. I'm feeling, I don't know.
Dripping sweat.
Dripping sweat, a little bit crazy. Drinking water. Guys, gotta do the cold plunge again.
Let's go, baby! Oh, this is torture. This is masochistic. 40 more seconds. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Oh god, bless America! Oh, you gotta put your hands in the water if you're not. Let's go!
A much bigger sauna here, and then they got their own little cold plunge right in the room.
It almost feels cold, like in my mouth,
Like your arms are feeling cold?
yeah, like I'm not feeling heat. Are you feeling heat?
Not really, no. All right, yeah, 30 seconds, then this will be our third 15-minute session. We went a little extra just to experience this private room here, this new sauna. So we're going above and beyond here, and then we're gonna do one more cold plunge. Honestly, I'm like sweating, but I feel like almost cold at the same time. Very, very interesting sensations. Maria's just hating the fact that we're gonna do one more cold plunge. You can just see she's...
Nah. Yeah.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It doesn't get easier. Channel your inner Wim Hof. Ooh. I think this one's colder. This one's colder. So was he helping you breathe?
Yeah, he said you're supposed to breathe through your nose, 4 in, 4 out. If you breathe through your mouth, it like stresses your body out or something. He said I couldn't really understand.
With the initial shock, what that's doing is pooling all the blood around the core, and we want to bring that circulation back to the hands and feet, and the only way we can do that is through nasal breathing to drop us into a parasympathetic state. So then it eases, around 2 minutes is when it gets a lot easier, and then it'll ease the blood back to the hands and feet, and it gets a lot easier at that point. So yeah, we just want to calm into it though, not full run, and the heavy breathing just causes you to be in a fight or flight.
What's crazy, he was saying he has to go 15 minutes before he gets what we're getting. He says this is good, the shivering and all this. Oh, there's a lot of health benefits. He said, oh, I wish I could be like that. It takes me 15 minutes to get into that state. I'm like, what? You're sitting there for 15 minutes? My feet would fall off. My hands would fall off. I would literally die.
I try to do cold plunge as much as I can. It usually averages around 5 times a week. And then for sauna, I'm doing at least 3 to 4. And there's studies showing like four sauna sessions at around like 186 degrees for 20 minutes, 4 times a week, brings down your all-cause mortality or cardiovascular diseases down by like 50% or more. I used to have a really bad spout with depression for a long time, And when I started cold plunging and then having a community around it, started doing breath work down by the lake, I found, one, how good I felt afterwards, and two, just the community that started to develop around it.
Is there a difference from just doing a hot shower and then cold shower?
There is a difference. For one, when you come here, you have community just right off the bat. Our people are becoming friends with one another, and that is one positive aspect of sauna and cold plunge, is it's bringing people together who want that personal growth and to just be the best that they can be more resilient, and they want to do it as a community. So it's really beautiful. But in addition to that, the actual benefits, I would say your cold shower at home is going to be beneficial to you because you are getting a lot of the same science that you're going to get here. Those cold shock proteins, the brain-derived neurotropic factor. You're doing something hard. You're doing something that is willing, you know, whether you kind of have to twist your own arm to do it or not. There's the benefit in denying ourselves and doing that hard thing. But on the other side of that coin is the hot aspect. And that is not something that we can recreate at home with a hot shower. The saunas here are Finnish traditional, so they are high heat, low humidity, and the science is telling us that the majority of the benefit from sauna happens at 185 degrees and higher. So it's not something you'll be able to do with your shower. The heat shock proteins at 185 from leaving the sauna to going into the cold plunge are just going to make that an even more robust experience. They say something like 10 to 16-fold. Same with the brain-derived neurotropic factor. So people who are saunaing and cold plunging are protecting themselves from neurological disorder, all-cause mortality, cardiovascular disease. They have stronger immune systems. They tend to have more balanced mental health. And that is just really the beginning of all the benefits sauna and cold plunge can provide you.
My eyes are wide, I'm breathing hard. Through my mouth. The guy walks by, he's like, no, you're gonna send yourself in shock. No, your body's not getting any oxygen. Just breathe through your nasals. That's how you're gonna get oxygen. Or something. I didn't even hear what he was saying. I just like, okay. Then I go, no, slow. 4 in, 4 out, through your nasal. That's how you're gonna calm your body. You're gonna get it in your parasympathetic nervous system. You're in fight and flight. And I'm like, okay, I'm not really hearing what he's saying. So I'm looking at the clock. Go faster, go faster.
Those last like 20 seconds went by so slow. All right. Well, that was fun. That was the very first time for Maria and I. It's been a few weeks now, and I have become a big fan, and I have been going at least 5 times a week. I love starting my day at Heat Praxia. I go at 7 a.m. That's the first slot, and if they don't have an availability, sometimes they don't, I get in at 8. It's a great way for me to start my day. So far, what I'm noticing is my skin seems to be just healthier. I'm kind of clearing up. I was breaking out, I think I was a little bit stressed out. It's feeling smoother and tighter, and so I'm definitely noticing skin, mental clarity. My days are just, I'm hitting them a little harder when I leave. I feel this confidence after getting in the cold plunge. I started out barely doing 2 minutes, and now I have fun. It's a challenge, and I go upwards of 8 minutes straight, and I do breath holds.
I've already been in here for 5 minutes, so there's a huge difference from the first visit where it's 2 minutes and I was like, ah! And it's just a lot about relaxing, dealing with stress, and I think repetition is good too. Boom, baby.
It's really teaching me how to manage stress, and during the 6 years I've been on the sailboat, I've definitely not managed stress very well, and now I can see some of the habits and patterns coming up in the cold therapy, and I'm able to work on that, such as breathing really quickly and getting really tense. Instead, in order to last longer in the cold therapy, you relax. You breathe slow. When your mind says you can't do it, you say, yes, I can. And then you just do it. And so all of that, getting to practice that every day is a huge benefit. And the sauna I've been staying in for 20 to 25 minutes now, and then I go straight to the cold therapy. And yeah, it's been great. I'm excited to continue to use this facility while I'm here on land. I'm also excited to get back to the boat, and these paintings here keep me inspired and remind me of my life on the water. And I do miss it, and I still am excited to get back. But while I'm here on land, I'm gonna just give her everything I got, see all that it has to offer. I'm so happy and I'm grateful to get to live on land as well. This has been transformative. I'm feeling much better, more confident, and I'm a big fan of hot-cold therapy. If you are curious, I suggest you try it out. If you're looking for just a healthy habit to add to your lifestyle, not only to train your mind to be tough, but also for physical benefits, you know, higher oxygen intake. There's all sorts of benefits. It lowers your risk of mental disabilities as you age. There's just tons of benefits to this hot-cold therapy, and I'm experiencing them already. It's more of a feeling that I have, but I just can tell you that I feel lighter. I am a little more driven, more confident. I feel excited and kind of like a beast, you know? You just leave there and you're like, yeah, I just sat in freezing cold water. And I will say that these cold baths are kept at 45 degrees, which is cold, but it's not the crazy Wim Hof where you see people breaking ice chunks before they get in. Those, I think, can get down to 35 and 34, even below the freezing temperature. So, I mean, hats off to those guys. That's a whole nother level, but I'm enjoying the 45-degree cold plunge here at Heatpraxia, and it's just good enough for me. In closing, I would like to thank my patrons for supporting these videos and me while I work to become emotionally, mentally, and physically as healthy as possible before I return to the high seas. See you next time.
These are the tales of BOAB.
Phlegm.